everyone, in last sessions what we discussed? We discussed our Ansible complete setup. So we completed the setups and we connected to the Ansible control node to the manage node. In that manage node we created the two machines. One is a web server, another is a DB server. After that we created one inventory file and we configure the web server and DB server one inventory file. Then today we are going to see some Ansible Ad-Hoc command. After that we will start our playbook concept. So let me connect my machine, then we will see the some Ad-Hoc command. So git bash. Right now I'm using the git bash. That is a fine for me. So first time we want to set up the multiple machine. So that's why I use the mobile now. So otherwise we have to open again and again git bash. So that's why I use these things. Sorry. Let me connect my EC2 machine here. Once you completed the setup, then it depends on you. You can delete it and we have to again and again follow the same process. Otherwise, it's better to we created here the T3 macro that is called as a free tier. So we can say called as a build will be generated, but build won't be generated more and more here. So that's why it's better to running to all machines here. Keep as it is. So that's why I'm keep as it is here the control node, manage node here. So I'm going to connect my control node here. So how to connect? Already we know that here. Okay. So I'm going to connect my machine here. Yes, successfully we connected my machine here. So already we discussed the one command. In that command already we connected the connectivity. So by using of the test connectivity, we connected my manage node to the we are connecting to the control node to the manage node. So we are pinging to the manage node to the all control node, whatever we created in our Ansible. So we created the two machines, so that's why we can ping the all machines. Suppose I want to ping the, so how to ping from the control node to the manage node, then we have to go with Ansible command, then Ansible, then all, then yum is a model, then ping. So that is the thing here. So Ansible is a command, then all means we are connecting all, we are pinging to all machines. So whatever we have the manage node, so I'm having of two manage node here in my current scenario. Suppose we created the four manage node, then what will be happen here? So we will ping at that time four machine. So all, then after that dash yum is nothing but we can say call as a model, and then we are pinging to the my manage node. So what happened? I think sorry, we are in the EC2 user, so that's why it is saying like this. So command not found. So first observe here what we have to do here. Suppose you can see here the home directory EC2 user. So ls in that. So first we want to move the our Ansible user. So how to change the Ansible user here? Already we know that. So sudo su then Ansible. So this is my user. So right now where we are in the Ansible user. So after that you can see here the present working directory. In this present working directory, are we going to point it to the home directory Ansible? No. Right now we are not pointed to the my Ansible directory here. So I want to home directory then Ansible directory. Then what we have to do here? Cd the tilde command. Okay. Then you can see here the present working directory. Then you can see here this is my first root directory. After that we have the home directory, then we have the Ansible. So already we know that every user has a home directory in the Linux file system, already we discussed. Okay, so after that what we are going to do here, so I'm going to perform the Ansible then all, then ping to the model ping. So I'm going to ping my all managed node. So you can see, are we getting the response or not here? Successfully we are getting the response because our machines are running in our AWS cloud computing. So that's why we are getting the response from the both of managed nodes. Okay. After that, what we are going to here? So we are going to see the first ad-hoc command, that is called the Ansible all the dash ping. So already we connected, already we tested this command. After that, I want to filter that command, then we can filter it. Suppose I want to ping to that only web server machine, then what we have to do here? So just we have to like this Ansible web server, then we have to enter the yum, that is called as a model, then we have to ping that one. So then we will get the response. After that, I want to ping to the DB server, then same we have to perform the same like this Ansible, then DB server. So it can be anything, your inventory file, your managed nodes. So whatever we saved in the inventory file, then you have to use the same name here. Okay. After that, what we have to do here? Yum, then ping. We are going to ping to the DB server. I think we missed the spelling here. Let me zoom. Okay, that is the fine. Clear. Okay, let me zoom. Okay. Ansible DB server, then ping. You can see, are we going to ping or not here for my DB server machine? Yes, we are going to ping to the my DB server machine. So we have the several models in Ansible to perform the configuration management, like ping. Uh, we have, then we have the shell. We have the yum. Yum, already we know that yum is a license package manager. Shell also is a command to in our mod. Shell is a model in our Linux operating system. So already we discussed in our Linux operating systems. After that, we have the yum. Yum is a package manager in the Linux operating system. After that, apt. apt also is the same thing. So this is also package manager in our Linux operating system. After that, we have the service and we have the copy. These are the command we have the in Ansible. So this is the what we are going to say. This is the, we can say the, these are the several commands we have the models in our Ansible. So let me here, you can see that we have the several models in the Ansible to perform the configuration management, like ping command, then we have the shell command, then we have the yum apt, then service and copy. These are the several models in our Ansible to perform the configuration management. So what we are going to perform here, we are going to perform the configuration management by using of the Ansible. So we have the different tools in the market also, but why we choose the, why we chosen here the Ansible? Because Ansible is a trending. So we have the Puppet, also Chef. So these are the also configuration management, but these are the are no one is using in the market. So that's why we are going with Ansible here. So that's why we are performing the configuration management by using of the Ansible here. Then already here, suppose I want to, by using of the Ansible command here, suppose I want to date, I want to check the date. Then what we have to do here, this is the model, then this is the shell. This is the shell is nothing but it is a model in our Linux. After that we are going to say a, after that we are going to say date. So I'm going to check here. You can see here the, we can see the date and time for that particular the machine. For the first one is a web server related, and for the second is a DB server related, because we are pinging here the all. Whenever we are using the all, then we can say call as a we are pinging to all managed node in our Ansible. So suppose we have the 5 machine, then we can see the 5 machines date and time for that 5 machine. Suppose we have the 10 machine, then what will be happen here? Then we will get the time and date for the 10 machine. Suppose I want to check the like this. I want to check who am I. So what is the meaning of the who am I? So already we know that. So we will get the our username here. You can see here the for the first one is also Ansible, second also is Ansible, because we created the Ansible user in our both of managed nodes. So that's why we are getting here the Ansible. After that, I want to check the by using of the ad-hoc command. I want to check the uptime. Then you can see here the we will get the time here also again. Suppose I want to install the Git software in my all machine. Then what you have to do here? We have to use the let me keep again what we have to do here. I'm going to use here the yum instead of the shell. Shell is a package manager and yum is a also sorry shell is a model in our Linux and yum is a package manager. So that's why I'm going to use here the yum. After that I'm going to -a, then I'm going to install the name, then git. I'm going to install for all. Suppose I want to install the git software in my all managed nodes, then what you have to do here? Ansible all, then -m, then yum -a, then name and git. That is the thing here. So I'm going to install. After that -b. So are we going to install or not here? You can check here. It will be take some time. Let's see what will be happen. You can see here the we are successfully installed the git software in my both of managed nodes. So are we going to install git software for particular of the machine to machine here? No, we are not installing the git software at particular machine to the machine here, because just we are controlling the all machines by using of the one machine. So what is the my machine here? So my machine here is a, we can say, we have the control node. By using of the control node, we are managing the all remaining machines. So how many machines we have? We have the two managed nodes. One is a DB server, another is a web server. Both of machines who are managing here, we are managing the machines from the managed node side. So this is the thing we have. So are we going to install any kind of the software machine to machine here? No, we are not installing. Within the fraction of second, within the one command, we are going to install the all software in my all managed nodes here. So that is the thing we have here. What we did here, so just we are going to use the same command. So what is the meaning of this command here? You can see here the what we did here. We did here the Ansible all, then yum -yum, then yum. This is my package manager. So then you can see here the this is the -a, then name and git software. This is the we are going to use here. But whenever we are using of the uptime, whenever using of every time, suppose I want to check the date, at that time we are using here the -a. So what is the meaning -a? -a is nothing but, here we know that -m is nothing but model. -a is nothing but, we can say called as the argument. What type of argument we are going to pass here? We are going to the pass here the name and git. So what is the git? Git is a software I want to install it. And what is the meaning of b dash b here? So it is the, we can say called as a become a sudo. Sudo is nothing but, so it will be become a root user. So b is nothing but become a sudo. Sudo is nothing but, already we know that sudo is nothing but, we can say called as a super doing operation. So this is the, we can say called as a dash b here. So instead of the sudo, I use here the dash b. And what is the Ansible? Ansible is nothing but, we are going to start our Ansible. So that's why we can say called as a, this is the Ansible command. Then all, I'm going to install the my all manage node. I want to install it for the git software. So that's why, and this is a yum is nothing but model, and yum is a, this is my package manager in the Linux, and this is the argument, and this is the become a sudo. That is the thing we have here. So what type of command we learn here in the ad hoc command? We learn, so we learn here the Ansible all yum dash shell. Shell, already we know that shell is a model in our Linux. After that, we know that what is the A? A is nothing but, it is an argument. We are going to pass here the date. So that is the thing. So that's why we use here the double quote. So we can say called as a, this is my argument. After that, what we are going to say, this is a who am I. Who am I is nothing but, I'm going to find out what is my machine name here. After that, I'm going to check the uptime here. I'm going to install the, for that particular the software. Then we can install the git software in my web server machine. So that is the thing. We have the, we learn here the 4 ad hoc command here. After that, we are going to start our new topic, that is called the Ansible Playbook. What is the playbook? Playbook is nothing but, it is a YAML. What is the YAML? YAML is stands for the yet another markup language. So playbook contain the one or more tasks. So in that, using of the playbook, we can define what task to perform and where task to be performed. That is the thing. So what we are going to see here, Ansible playbook. So what is the playbook? Playbook is nothing but, so playbook is nothing but, Playbook is a YAML file. Playbook contains the one or more tasks. Using of the playbook, we can define what task to perform and where tasks to be performed. So we are going to decide what type of the task to perform and where we need to perform that task. That is the thing, we have the playbook. And we will give the playbook as an input for the Ansible control node and to perform the task in the manage node or host node. So already we know that. Already we discussed in our architecture. So what we have here, sorry, okay, what we have the architecture here. So in that architecture, in this Ansible control node, we are giving to the playbook script, then Ansible control node, it will be execute and it will be perform the action in our manage node. That is the things we are going to, we have to do here. To write the Ansible playbook, we should learn first YAML here, because if we are not aware about of the YAML, then we cannot write the playbook and we cannot execute our command, and we are not giving to the execute command to the my manage node. So that's why we have to learn the first YAML. What is the YAML? YAML stands for the yet another markup language. It is used to the store the data in human and machine readable format. And suppose I want to show that this is my YAML file. So what will be extension here? It will be extension .yml or .yaml. So we have the two extension here like this. So one is a YAML, another is a YAML. So both are the same, but whenever we talking about of the full form here, it another markup language here. So this is the thing, and I want to check the official website for the YAML. Then you can search on the YAML org. So this is the official website. You can see the, this is the official website. In this official website also they written the some YAML file. You can see the different YAML files. So YAML framework and tools here for the CC++. So you can see here the, in that you can see the number of commands here. So this is the official website for the YAML. In this, so you can see the another markup language that is called the, you can see in the short form what is the it YAML is human friendly and data serialization. So if you are not aware about of the data serialization, then you can search on the Google. So it is related to, already we learn who are belongs to the Java and any language background related persons, they know what is the serialization and what is the deserialization. So you can search on the Google. So that is not related to us. So that's why if you want to check what is the serialization, then you can check it. After that, language for the all programming language, then you can see here the, this is the, we have the dash. So we have the dash. After that, you can see the, we have the key and value here. What is the key and value here? So you can see here, this is my key and this is my value here, and this is my comment. What is the comment? You can see here the comment is nothing but we can indicate comment by using of the hash here. But we have the only two values. You can see here the comment is nothing but we can represent what is the purpose of this line. So what is the purpose of this line? So that's why they mention here the comment. Okay, you can see here the one is a key, another is a value. One is a key, another is a value. That is the thing we have here. Okay, but we will discuss later on when we have to use the double quote, when we have to single quote. And you can see only we use here the single quote. And are we going to use here the any quote here? No, we are not going to use any quote here. So we will discuss one by one what is the and how to write it the YML file. So whenever we are going to the YML file, in that file mostly we have the three things. One is a host, another is a task, and third one is a variable. These things we have the YML only. So host is nothing but we have to show the where is my configuration file for my managed node, and then we have to what is my task. In that task we have to write it what we have to do in that, and we are going to mention the variable. What is the variable? Variable is nothing but we are going to represent the type of the data. We are going to the store the data. So that is the thing we have the variable. Already we discussed the variables in our Terraform concept. Everywhere we have the same variable meaning. So that's why we have to mainly three contain in our YML file. One is a host. We are going to the host from the our inventory file. Then we are going to write it the task. What type of the task I want to it. Then we have to write it the variable. Suppose I want to ping to the my all managed node. Then what you have to do here? We have to host. How to write it here? We have to write it like this. I will write the small YML file here. So what we have to do here, this is a host. So I'm going to start here host. Host is nothing but we can represent the all machine. I'm going to mention here. Suppose I want to mention only the DB server. So then we can mention the DB server only. Okay. So this is the host. After that, I'm going to mention here the task. But whenever we writing the YAML file here, you can see here the indentation is a very important concept. If we miss the indentations is nothing but space. Suppose we miss something space there, then YML will get the some error in that. In that YML file, if we get the error file, then we cannot execute our YML file. So indentation is nothing but we have to very careful with spaces. So here I will show you how which one is a parent, which one is a child, and which one is a I want to group the number of variables in that. Then how to show it? I will show you later on. But first see how to write it the let me space here. Indentation is very important. So I'm going to name like this. So what is the task? So I'm going to sorry ping all managed node. Then I'm going to the ping here. But you can see here the also before going to write it, we have the this is the optional whenever we writing here the three dash, and after that we have the three dot here. Okay. Here you can see the one dash that is called as it is representing the start. Then you can see this is the task. Then in that you can see I mentioned here some indentation space. But after host, do you have any space? No, we don't have any space in between the colon here. So we don't have any space host and colon. After that colon we have some space. So that is the thing we have to write it. Whenever we writing the YAML file, we have to very careful with indentations. This is the official document, official website you can refer from also. Okay, that's it for today. From tomorrow we are going to learn first YAML. After that we will start our how to write it the playbook and how to execute the playbook in our Ansible.